The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal a preview clip has been released for the week of January 20, 2025. It shows Sally Spectra having a surprise for Billy Abbott. Ian Ward begs Tessa Porter for help. Plus, Jordan leaves behind a sloppy clue for Chance Chancellor to find. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the CBS soap opera. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Claire Grace Newman's killer plan. Lie and R spoilers for the week of January 20 reveal that the preview clip shows Claire really is serious about her plan to kill Jordan. Claire told Victoria Newman and Nikki Newman that she would do it with or without their help. While Nikki is on Claire's side and thinks it's the only way to stop Jordan, Victoria thinks this is the wrong way to deal with the villain. Lie and R spoilers, Jordan Howard's end. During the week of January 20, the Newman women will still be discussing Jordan. Nikki says that as long as Jordan is alive, she is a threat to everyone they care about. As Victoria stands looking uncertain, Claire adds that they need to figure out their next step. Claire also says they need to figure out where to take Jordan so they can end it. Then, Nikki has an idea, leading Victoria and Claire outside. However, Victor Newman eavesdrops and gets suspicious of Nikki's secret. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Ian Ward begs Tessa Porter. The Young and the Restless spoilers for the week of January 20 reveal that Ian will beg Tessa. In the preview clip, Ian is at Society, where he was just banned by Abby Winters. Ian begs Tessa for help with Mariah Copeland. Ian says he tried to destroy all the good in Mariah, and he hates himself. Ian claims he has to do this and needs Tessa's help. Meanwhile, Chance is investigating Ian's motel room. A glass is found with a particular shade of lipstick. Chance tells Nick Newman that Ian's accomplice must be a woman. Lie and R spoilers, week of January 20, 2025. Sally comes up to a table where Billy and Jack Abbott are sitting. Sally doesn't mean to interrupt, but she has a surprise for Billy. Sally is smiling too, so what kind of surprise is this? Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most during the week of January 20, 2025? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to keep watching the soap on CBS or Paramount Plus to find out what happens next. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Pulse Canvas. It's me, Julie here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching. So let's dive into today's video. The Young and the Restless preview video for the week of January 20 to 24 reveals that Sally Spectra will be apologetic when she interrupts Billy Abbott's chat with his brother, but Jack Abbott will insist they're just finishing up. That'll be good news for Sally since she'll have a surprise she wants to unveil. This could be related to Sally's upcoming Paris trip with Billy, so stay tuned for more details on their getaway together. Next, let's talk about Ian Ward's latest round of manipulation. Ian will corner Tessa Porter and act like he hates himself for trying to destroy every last ounce of goodness in Mariah Copeland. "I have to do this, Tessa, and you have to help me," Ian declares in Y and R's weekly preview video. Although Ian will act determined to find redemption, let's hope Tessa listens to Mariah when it comes to how dangerous he is. Of course, it's possible Tessa will turn the tables at some point and manipulate Ian right back. Over with Chance Chancellor, he'll snoop in Ian's motel room and discover a clue. Chance will find a lipstick-stained glass and joke that it's not Ian's shade, so he'll suspect Ian's accomplice might be a woman. Nick Newman will be with Chance during his motel search, so he'll get updates on this lipstick-stained glass as well. We'll continue to hear Nick make predictions about locating Sharon and saving her from her latest nightmare. At the Newman Ranch, Nikki Newman will agree with Claire Newman about Jordan being a threat to everyone they love, as long as she's still breathing. That's why we need to figure out our next step, where we take her so that we can end this, Claire says in My and R's preview clip. Nikki will have an idea, so she'll tell Claire and Victoria Newman to get their coats. It sounds like Nikki will settle on the perfect place to lure Jordan and kill her, but there could be a snag in her plan. Victor Newman will appear around the corner looking suspicious after eavesdropping. Even if Victor doesn't overhear everything, he'll apparently gather enough info to realize trouble's brewing. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Victor may get tangled in Claire, Victoria, and Nikki's scheme to take Jordan out permanently, so stay tuned. We'll have other exciting Young and the Restless spoilers, predictions, updates, and news, so make us your one-stop source. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Friday, January 17, 2025 are here. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect Claire Grace Newman to threaten Jordan. Sharon Newman struggles to escape. Meanwhile, Victor Newman becomes suspicious of Nikki Newman. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the next episode of the CBS soap opera. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Claire Grace Newman's threat. Y&R spoilers for Friday, January 17 reveal that Claire told Nikki and Victoria Newman about running into Jordan. Claire went through the whole story, including feeding Jordan the lines that were fed to her throughout her life. Then, Claire told Victoria and Nikki that the only way to stop Jordan for good was to end her life. Of course, Victoria and Nikki were horrified. Claire said she was going to do it with or without their help. Then, Claire asked them to keep quiet. Y&R spoilers, Nikki Newman's secret. While Victoria will keep Claire's secret, Nikki might have a harder time. Nikki will have to keep this secret from her own husband. Victor keeps lots of secrets himself, but doesn't appreciate anything being kept from him. So, will Victor suspect that Nikki is hiding something, and could he get the wrong idea? The Young and the Restless spoilers, Sharon Newman's desperate struggle. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Friday, January 17 reveal that Sharon will continue to be trapped. Now, Sharon did manage to find something to smash the chain. Sharon is determined and desperate. However, it would be far too easy for Sharon to just simply walk out of there. Likely, Jordan shows up right when Sharon is about to get free. Y&R spoilers, Friday, January 17, 2025. Fans might also see what Ian Ward does next. Ian has lost Jordan, who was committing crimes on his behalf. Ian never did do his part of the bargain. With Ian and Jordan, they will likely start sabotaging each other. If that happens, it will make it so much easier for the Newman family to take them down for good. There is also Nate Hastings and finding Damien. It seems that Damien is a man of many secrets, but what happens when he takes Genoa City by storm? With Nathan owning his own empire, that could set up some interesting and competitive storylines in the near future. Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most on Friday, January 17, 2025? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Friday, January 17 promise some interesting plot twists as Genoa City heads into the weekend. Someone is suspicious of a loved one, while a character issues a threat to a nemesis, and someone goes into full beast mode to escape their situation. What's said to unravel during Friday's show? Time to find out. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Victor Newman is suspicious. Y&R spoilers for Friday, January 17 imply that Victor Newman will be suspicious of Nikki Newman, which sounds crazy. However, as she is keeping a secret from him, his spidey senses will be spot on when it comes to his wife. After all, during the Thursday, January 16 episode, Claire Newman asked both Nikki and Victoria Newman to keep quiet about Jordan's escape and the confrontation they had. But is it the best idea to keep the mustache out of the loop in this case? Probably not. Y&R spoilers, Claire Newman's threat. Speaking of Claire, Y&R spoilers for Friday, January 17, suggest that she'll issue a threat to Jordan. The young woman talked about eliminating her great aunt during Thursday's show, but Nikki and Victoria were vehemently against the idea. Looks like Jordan and Claire will have another face-off during Friday's show. So what happens during this confrontation? Fans will have to tune in to find out. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Sharon Newman goes full beast mode. Lastly, Y and R spoilers for Friday's episode reveal that Sharon Newman will struggle to escape the sewage area she has been chained up in since New Year's Eve. Still, considering the lengths she went to grab that pole during Thursday's show, it looks like Sharon could push through to break those chains and escape the nightmare she's living in. Sharon has once again proved why she's a fan favorite on the soap. Because the character is a survivor in every aspect of the word and truly never gives up, even when the odds are stacked against her. Are you excited about Friday's show? Comment below. Catch the CBS Soap Daily so you don't miss a moment of the drama, and visit SOS often for the best Young and the Restless spoilers, updates, and news. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Claire Newman has made up her mind that Jordan must face a fatal outcome. As long as Jordan is alive, she's always going to be a threat to Claire and the people she loves. Claire knows how evil Jordan is and fears she could take more lives if she isn't stopped permanently. That's why Claire has come up with this plot to get rid of Jordan forever. So Victoria Newman and Nikki Newman will move forward with helping her. However, these fierce Newman women are missing a crucial piece of the puzzle. Jordan kept Sharon Newman as a hostage to make sure Ian Ward kept his end of the bargain, but now she's abandoned their partnership. Even so, Sharon seems poised to become valuable leverage for Jordan once her life's on the line. Just when it looks like Jordan's going to perish, she may blurt out her ace in the hole. Although Claire may insist they can't let Jordan harm anyone else, Jordan may point out that Sharon is sure to face a grim fate if they go through with this. Since Jordan is the only one in the loop on where she's stashed her captive, that could be a huge curveball for Claire, Victoria, and Nikki. Claire has become good friends with Maria Copeland, so it'd be extra heartbreaking if she was the reason for Sharon's demise. Jordan may warn that Maria and her siblings will lose their mother if she gets wiped off the map now. That could force Nikki, Victoria, and Claire to keep Jordan breathing and surrender to her demands, at least for a little while longer. Although Sharon will nearly escape the sewer, she'll fall unconscious during her getaway attempt due to the PCP in her water. That could give Jordan a chance to restrain Sharon again ahead of this upcoming showdown with the Newman women. In other words, Sharon may remain stuck in captivity and leave Jordan with some power when this big face-off happens. Jordan may argue that killing her will mean killing Sharon too, so that could make Claire and the others rethink their strategy. Our Y and R predictions point to more Sharon shockers as all the Jordan chaos spirals out of control, so we'll bring you updates on any jaw-dropping news to come. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Jordan will play hardball no matter what. We'll have other great Young and the Restless spoilers, predictions, news, and updates to read up on, so make us your top Y and R source. Young and the Restless early weekly spoilers find Sharon Newman closer to escaping from the sewer during the week of January 20 to 24, 2025. On Y and R, check out the latest spoilers for the CBS soap opera. Young and the Restless early weekly spoilers. Sharon Newman makes a break for it. Next week on Young and the Restless, Sharon Newman is still stuck in the sewer, desperate to escape. But now she has hope. Recently, she was able to get her hands on the iron bar she was trying to reach and pry open her restraints. Now she has a real chance at breaking free and getting out of there. Meanwhile, Nick Newman and Detective Chance Chancellor are making progress in locating her on Young and the Restless. Recently, Chance found footage of someone covering Sharon's mouth with a rag and pushing her into their car. They are still working to find out who it is, but the person seems familiar to Nick and his dad, Victor Newman. Of course, that's because it's Jordan Howard. Now, they know that Sharon was taken by someone, and did not leave on her own. So between Nick, Chance, and Sharon herself, she should be free next week. Lie and R spoilers. Claire faces off with Jordan. While Sharon Newman gets closer to freedom, Jordan Howard's time is running out on Young and the Restless. She thinks things are going her way after her reunion with Claire Newman. However, Claire wants to kill Jordan to get rid of her once and for all. Prison isn't enough because she always seems to find her way out, and now someone is taking her place. So Claire's adamant that her psychotic great-aunt needs to die. On Young and the Restless next week, Claire threatens Jordan. So it appears they have a showdown and only one of them will win. Chances are, Claire Newman could end up killing Jordan next week. Young and the Restless spoilers next week. Nikki makes a move. Meanwhile, on Y and R, Victor Newman suspects something is up with his wife, Nikki Newman. Her actions make him suspicious, and it's likely because she's hiding a massive secret from him. Claire begged her and Victoria Newman not to tell Victor or anyone else about Jordan's return. But Victor can tell when Nikki Newman is hiding something on Young and the Restless. And he might get the truth out of her soon on. My and R is intense next week. Tune in to see if Sharon Newman finally makes it out of the sewers on the CBS daytime drama. The Young and the Restless spoilers document that Adam Newman wants to reconcile with Chelsea Lawson. Despite his breakup with Sally Spectra, his intentions are pure. However, Adam is Adam. So Chelsea's initial hesitation in accepting his offer to move into the old ranch house was defensible. She and Adam are good parents to their son. But Connor Newman's OCD diagnosis can't and isn't being used by his mother or father as a pretext to get back together. The Young and the Restless spoilers, there were good memories. Connor's birth helped Chelsea and Adam. They lost a child, Riley Newman, years ago. Connor never replaces him, as the once and possibly future Chatham knows so well. They reconciled and broke up various times after Riley was lost before birth due to an unfortunate car accident involving Summer Newman. The crux of Chelsea and Adam's issues was never their children. Instead, it was them. They've had good times but couldn't sustain them. Chelsea knows that Adam, as maligned as he's often been, was not fully responsible for all their problems. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Adam Newman wants love. Adam is still in love with Sally, but he's genuinely trying to will himself to love Chelsea more again. He never stopped caring for Chelsea, but clearly fell hard for Sally. How ironic that his romantic reconnection with his ex-wife proved to be the unanticipated development that broke his hard-fought restored bond with Sally. Wanting love is natural. Chelsea has been confirming something encouraging that others, including Adam's oldest sister, Victoria Newman, have noticed. Adam has matured to a degree within the last year. Chelsea, like everyone else, is hoping that progress continues. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Chelsea Lawson finds love all around. Love is All Around is a classic song written and performed by Sonny Curtis. It became the theme song of the groundbreaking nighttime television comedy series, The Mary Tyler Moore Show, which debuted in 1970. That was 3 calendar years before Y and R brightened daytime screens. Willing herself to be optimistic, despite whatever life might have appeared to be in the moment, was Mary Richards' outlook. That's a great perspective to embrace, as Chelsea is demonstrating. She's choosing to enter what could become a vexing situation, knowing that there is potential with Adam, both good and bad. Yet that's what a good parent, or, as she said, good parents, meaning she and Adam, do. Maybe they'll also rediscover the love they've shared and reconcile through to a lasting remarriage. They're older and wiser now, and this is Genoa City, Wisconsin, where anything is possible. This site is a leading source for everything linked to the Young and the Restless. Check back regularly for Y and R spoilers and news. The Young and the Restless fans were hit hard this week as Sharon Newman, the beloved character played by Sharon Case bids farewell to Genoa City. After facing a personal crisis, Sharon made the difficult decision to leave the life she's known, marking an emotional exit for the character and the fans who have followed her journey for decades. A legacy left behind. Sharon has been a part of The Young and the Restless for nearly 30 years, and her departure will leave a void in the hearts of fans who have seen her grow and evolve through every major storyline. From her early struggles with mental health to her complicated romantic entanglements, Sharon's journey has been one of the most captivating in the show's history. As her chapter closes, Sharon's legacy will undoubtedly live on through her impact on those around her and the fans who have cherished her character all these years. The Young and the Restless spoilers and updates tease Summer Newman's playful mischief might just land her in hot water with Diane Jenkins Abbott. The tension between Summer and Diane could reignite, so let's explore the potential twists and turns in their ongoing rivalry. Diane is acutely aware that her position with Kyle Abbott is precarious as he endeavors to reconcile with his mother and repair their fractured bond. The last thing she wants is any disturbances in her delicate situation, prompting her to be vigilant against potential threats. Sensing trouble on the horizon, Diane is likely to take proactive measures to address it before it escalates. Meanwhile, Summer will gradually come to the conclusion that she wants to explore the possibility of rekindling her relationship with Kyle, prompting Diane to resist this idea. Even though Summer is trying to forge a new connection with Chance Chancellor, it's becoming clear that a lasting relationship is unlikely to blossom between them. Summer is likely to re-enter Kyle's life, which poses a significant threat to Diane. Claire has positively impacted Kyle, playing a crucial role in his decision to mend his relationship with both Diane and Jack Abbott. However, Claire also brings her own complications due to Victor Newman's disapproval of their relationship. It's unlikely that Victor would support a reunion between Kyle and Summer at this stage either. Diane has every reason to be concerned that if Summer and Kyle do rekindle their romance, Summer might manipulate Kyle against her once more. Diane is not exactly a fan of Summer, which means she should focus on safeguarding Kyle and Claire's relationship. It's evident that Kyle is genuinely happy with Claire, who also has the admiration of Harrison Abbott. If Summer attempts to disrupt that happiness, Diane is likely to unleash her protective instincts, leading to some intense confrontations between them. The most beneficial course of action for Diane is to embrace Kyle's choice in Claire, as he has clearly made that decision for now. With numerous reasons to defend Kyle's bond with Claire, Diane might find herself stepping in to thwart Summer's advances as the competition for Kyle intensifies. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with Y and R right now. Come back here often for The Young and the Restless spoilers, news, and updates. Today's update takes us deep into the unfolding chaos surrounding Sharon Newman, Sharon Case. Her situation has become increasingly dire, leaving fans anxious about her fate. Trapped in a grim and desolate sewage basement somewhere in Genoa City, Sharon finds herself shackled and struggling to survive as her resources dwindle. The tension is palpable as viewers wonder how she'll manage to escape this horrifying predicament. In the dramatic episode that aired on Tuesday, January 7, Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, received a shocking call from the police. They informed him that Sharon's car had been found submerged in the river, a chilling discovery, as this was the same spot where Heather Stevens' lifeless body was found previously. The revelation sent a wave of dread through Nick, who couldn't help but fear the worst. However, fans know there's more to this story. Despite Ion words, Ray Wise orders Jordan to keep Sharon alive for now. This unexpected decision leaves the door open for shocking twists, and the show's head writer, Josh Griffith, has teased that Sharon's storyline will soon intersect with that of Phyllis Summers. Phyllis, who has her own complicated history with Sharon, won't be far behind in this perilous journey. Spoilers suggest she's in for a jaw-dropping revelation when she uncovers the true mastermind behind these events. Meanwhile, Summer Newman updated her mother, Phyllis, on Sharon's disappearance during Tuesday's episode, leaving Phyllis visibly shaken. Despite her attempts to dismiss the situation, Billy Abbott was also present during this exchange, expressing his concern for Sharon. His probing questions to Phyllis hinted at suspicions about her potential involvement in Sharon's predicament. While Phyllis brushed off the insinuations, her simmering desire for revenge against Sharon was hard to ignore. The plot thickens as Ian attempts to pin the blame for Sharon's fate on Phyllis. But what if Jordan throws a curveball by kidnapping Nick's other ex-wife? Imagine the drama if Sharon and Phyllis find themselves trapped together in the same grimy sewer, forced to work together to survive. This scenario could lead to an unexpected bond between the two women. Phyllis might awaken to find Sharon shackled in the damp, dark surroundings, a stark contrast to her perception of Sharon as a fragile figure always needing Nick's rescue. Witnessing Sharon's resilience could shift Phyllis's perspective, potentially earning her respect for the trials Sharon has endured. As the two navigate their captivity, Sharon's struggles without her bipolar medication could add another layer of complexity. Meanwhile, Phyllis's sharper, more calculating mindset might enable her to devise a clever escape plan. But the question remains, would Phyllis leave Sharon behind to save herself, or would she risk it all to ensure Sharon's safety? The stakes couldn't be higher, and the tension is bound to escalate as the two women confront their captor. Could this life-threatening ordeal pave the way for an unlikely friendship between Sharon and Phyllis, or will their differences drive them further apart? With survival hanging in the balance as the drama unfolds, one thing is certain. The Young and the Restless is delivering edge-of-your-seat storytelling that fans won't want to miss. Stay tuned for more twists, turns, and revelations as Sharon and Phyllis face the fight of their lives in Geno City. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates and discussions on all the latest happenings in The Young and the Restless. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Claire's breaking point, a reckoning with Jordan. Claire could no longer bear the crushing weight of her secrets or the looming threat of Jordan's shadow over her life. After Sharon's rescue and Jordan's dramatic escape from custody, Claire made a chilling confession to Nikki and Victoria. Jordan escaped again, and this time I have to stop her permanently. Her words sent shockwaves through the Newman family, leaving Nikki and Victoria grappling with an impossible moral dilemma. Could they truly condone murder to rid themselves of Jordan once and for all? And even if they did, would it make them any better than the monster they were trying to stop? A criminal who defies confinement. Jordan's ability to escape from prison was nothing short of legendary. Each time she was apprehended, she managed to slip through the cracks of the justice system with alarming ease. Whether through cunning manipulation, exploiting vulnerabilities, or outright violence, Jordan's track record of jailbreaks was undeniable. When Claire revealed the truth about Jordan's latest escape, Nikki and Victoria were horrified. She escaped again. How is that possible? Nikki gasped, her voice trembling with disbelief. This isn't just a dangerous woman, Victoria said, her unease evident. We're dealing with someone who's untouchable. If no prison can hold her, what's stopping her from coming after us, or Sharon? She doesn't even need a reason. Just look at what she's already done. Their fears weren't unfounded. Jordan's abduction of Sharon had no clear motive, no vendetta or personal grudge. It was a senseless act of cruelty designed to instill fear and assert control. If she could do that to Sharon, someone with no connection to her, what might she do to those who actively opposed her? A history of manipulation. Jordan's relationship with Claire added another layer of complexity. Claire had narrowly avoided becoming one of Jordan's victims herself, a fact she revealed to Nikki and Victoria during her confession. I was supposed to be her next victim, Claire admitted, her voice heavy with shame. But somehow, we reconciled. She made me believe we were on the same side." It was a bitter truth for Claire to face. Her vulnerability and need for connection had made her susceptible to Jordan's manipulations. Yet, even as she worked to earn back the trust of Sharon's family, the specter of her complicity hung over her. Claire's admission painted a grim picture of Jordan's psychological grip, a predator capable of turning victims into unwitting allies. A flawed plan for justice. Nikki and Victoria were deeply divided over how to proceed. Nikki, shaken by Jordan's unchecked violence, leaned toward action. "Maybe Claire's right," she said hesitantly. "If the police can't keep her locked up, what choice do we have? We have to protect our family." Victoria, however, was more cautious. "Do you hear yourself, Mom? If we go after Jordan, we're no better than she is. Killing her won't solve anything. It'll just destroy us. If we get caught, we'll go to prison. What happens to our family then?" But the argument couldn't dispel the brutal reality. Jordan was a threat the law seemed incapable of containing. The question wasn't just about morality, it was about survival. Ian Ward, one of the most notorious characters from The Young and the Restless, is a figure whose life is riddled with controversies and complications that have left an indelible mark on the show's narrative. His introduction as the leader of a sinister cult, The Path, immediately set the tone for his manipulative and dangerous nature. Ian preyed on vulnerable individuals, exploiting their insecurities for his gain. His connection to Nikki Newman added a deeply personal and traumatic layer to his storyline. As a young woman, Nikki fell victim to Ian's manipulative tactics, and his return to her life years later reopened old wounds, sparking intense emotional conflict. Ian's claim to be Dylan McAvoy's biological father created an explosive paternity drama that shook Genoa City. This revelation, later proven false, highlighted Ian's penchant for deceit and his willingness to manipulate others for his advantage. His vendetta against the Newman family became a recurring theme, with Ian orchestrating elaborate schemes to undermine Victor Newman and his empire. These plots, including the infamous Paragon Project, showcased Ian's intelligence and strategic thinking, but also solidified his role as a relentless antagonist. His alliance with Adam Newman during the cyberattack on Newman Enterprises further complicated the dynamics, creating chaos and tension that captivated viewers. Throughout his time on the show, Ian's ability to evade justice became a source of frustration for characters and fans alike. His daring escapes and legal maneuvering allowed him to continue wreaking havoc. From releasing scandalous videos to exploiting the vulnerabilities of others, his psychological manipulation extended beyond cult leadership. He skillfully planted seeds of doubt and discord among those around him, including the Newman family and Summer Newman. These mind games made him a formidable opponent, always one step ahead of his adversaries. Even imprisonment couldn't contain Ian's scheming nature. His escape attempts and continued plotting from behind bars kept his storyline alive and ensured his presence remained a constant threat. Despite his eventual downfall, Ian's legacy of fear and distrust lingered in Genoa City, with characters continuing to reference the trauma and chaos he caused. His actions left a lasting impact, making him one of the most memorable villains in The Young and the Restless. His intricate schemes, emotional manipulation, and unrelenting pursuit of power created a character whose controversies and complications provide endless material for an engaging and dramatic narrative. Could this be the end for Victor Newman? That's what a lot of The Young and the Restless fans can't help but wonder, as there's heavy speculation suggesting actor Eric Braeden might not come back to the soap. Keep reading below for everything you need to know. The Young and the Restless star Eric Braeden not coming back. Eric, who is best known for his role as Victor Newman on the hit CBS soap, has been left devastated after his house burned down during the historic Los Angeles County fires. The actor had spent the last 45 years making memories with his family in his beloved home, but now it's all been burnt down to the ground. The last that the Young and the Restless fans got to hear from Eric, he had toured the wreckage of what was left of his home. He has not updated his fans about his whereabouts, prompting speculation among his fans that he is temporarily relocated and is looking to rebuild his life again. For a lot of fans, it would make sense that Eric would need a lot of time off in order to rebuild his life after the destruction that the wildfire left behind. Not only that, but there's also speculation that because Eric had already spent more than 4 decades on the show, he might also be thinking about retirement. Plus, if there was ever a time that his family needed him, it would be now. It would make sense for Eric to want to put his career to the side for those who matter the most in his life. Victor Newman, meanwhile, will just have to wait. The Young and the Restless spoilers. What's next for Eric Braeden? So far, Eric Braeden himself has not made any comments about the matter. He hasn't confirmed or denied any of the rumors, but we will definitely update you with all of the latest details once they come in. Watch this space for more. The Young and the Restless airs weekdays on the CBS network. Check your local listings for times. In the meantime, drop us your thoughts about this story in our comments section below. Also, don't forget to check back right here at Soap Spoiler for all the latest news and updates on your favorite daytime television shows, such as The Bold and the Beautiful, The Young and the Restless, General Hospital, and Days of Our Lives. Meanwhile, Victor Newman becomes suspicious of Nikki Newman. Keep reading, and let's talk about what is coming up in the next episode of the CBS soap opera. Why and our spoilers for Friday, January 17 reveal that Claire told Nikki and Victoria Newman about running into Jordan. Claire went through the whole story, including feeding Jordan the lines that were fed to her throughout her life. Then, Claire told Victoria and Nikki that the only way to stop Jordan for good was to end her life. Of course, Victoria and Nikki were horrified. Claire said she was going to do it with or without their help. Then, Claire asked them to keep quiet. While Victoria will keep Claire's secret, Nikki might have a harder time. Nikki will have to keep this secret from her own husband. Victor keeps lots of secrets himself, but doesn't appreciate anything being kept from him. So, will Victor suspect that Nikki is hiding something, and could he get the wrong idea? The Young and the Restless spoilers for Friday, January 17, reveal that Sharon will continue to be trapped. Now, Sharon did manage to find something to smash the chain. Sharon is determined and desperate. However, it would be far too easy for Sharon to just simply walk out of there. Likely, Jordan shows up right when Sharon is about to get free. Fans might also see what Ian Ward does next. Ian has lost Jordan, who was committing crimes on his behalf. Ian never did do his part of the bargain. With Ian and Jordan, they will likely start sabotaging each other. If that happens, it will make it so much easier for the Newman family to take them down for good. There is also Nate Hastings and finding Damien. It seems that Damien is a man of many secrets, but what happens when he takes Genoa City by storm? With Nathan owning his own empire, that could set up some interesting and competitive storylines in the near future. The Young and the Restless spoilers imply after all the chaos of Jordan's and Ian Ward's returns settled down, Genoa City will be looking for some new drama, and fans can't help but think that now, more than ever, a return from Tara Locke is what's needed to shake things up. What could unfold? Time to speculate. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Tara Locke's history in GC. Why and our spoilers reveal that Tara is Harrison Abbott's biological mom. She appeared on canvas for about 6 months in 2021, from March 1 to August. She was married to Ashlyn Locke, but the two separated, and Tara was eventually arrested for embezzlement and is currently in prison serving her sentence. Once she was sent to jail, Kyle became the primary caretaker of Harrison, and Summer Newman ended up adopting the child since she and Kyle were married when all this unraveled. Still, now Kyle and Summer are divorced, and now he's dating Claire Newman, How messy would things get if Tara was released from prison early and showed back up in GC? My and our spoilers. Trouble for Summer, Kyle Abbott, and Claire Grace. Tara returning wouldn't only equal trouble for Kyle, but trouble for Summer and potentially Claire. First things first, Kyle had a fling with Tara that resulted in Harrison, which means there's always a chance that sparks could fly between Kyle and Tara if she returned. Tara is vastly different from Claire, so how intimidated would she feel over their looming connection? There's also the stickiness of Tara wanting to reforge a relationship with Harrison, so this would undeniably cut into Summer's time with her adopted son. Summer was just complaining about Claire spending more time with Harrison and edging her way into the little boy's life, so if she had to contend with Tara too, Summer would lose her mind. Would Summer possibly look at launching a legal suit to keep Tara away from Harrison? She may go to extreme measures to keep the woman away from him. Would you like to see Tara return to GC? Comment below. Catch the CBS soap daily so you don't miss a moment of the drama, and visit SOS often for the best young and the restless spoilers, updates, and news.